We've all waited long enough to get here. It's time for some football as we welcome you to the NFL on EA Sports. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Man in motion here.
Tonight.
His drive will begin with a run from Elliott. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. They managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
West side's in. Right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Ezekiel Elliott makes the catch. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be a first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Right.
Play action, Fields. Escapes the pocket. Launching deep down the right sideline.
I love the mobility here. Starts great, escapes pressure, get out of harm's way. You just wish if you're the offense here, you could have found a completion to keep in rhythm.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Shamrocks are off to a great start defensively. They forced a turnover on the opening possession. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
He's going to push one deep down. It's a turnover on his first pass of the season. And the Dragons will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Elliott running out of the gun. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tackle made by Cole Bishop. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Chip slant. Here we go. Right.
Off play action, it's Fields. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Here we go, son. Hey, Ken. Hey, never mind, Monday. Tonight.
Fields looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's able to move it past the 45 before going out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll give him a first down. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here we go, son. Easy. Go.
From midfield on 2nd down. On the move, headed right. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. Christian Benford has it. He's out in the clear. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Shamrocks take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Returning it from the 4. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11. All right.
Fields coming back after the pick. He's on the move. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. This play goes for 36, and it'll give him a 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Alpha. EQ. Right.
1st down throw for Fields. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that separation can create the big play down the field.
Right.
Fields on 1st down. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And this one doesn't go far.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Angel. Punch right. Extend. Right.
Another throw for Fields. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go, son.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 4 yards, narrows the distance a bit, but still some yardage left here on 4th down. Out comes the kick team to attempt this field goal. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Allen setting up play action. He locates Daniel Bellinger. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
First down, Dublin.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On first down, here comes Hall. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! The Shamrocks get 6 more on their early advantage. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. It's a 2-score game early. We'll return with more NFL action right after this.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Second quarter about to get underway, and this home crowd excited as their guys have possession. On first and 10, it's Fields. They have first and 10. Pass complete to Walker. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll give him a first down.
Out, let's go. Here we go. Hey, Ken. Test, much right. Right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Brought in by Elliott. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Hey, Ken. Sit high.
Second and 3. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up third down.
Brings up third down and 3 yards to go.
Here we go. Go.
Now it's Fields. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
To the sideline, catch secured. Wow, he made that one look easy for the first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Allen gonna throw to get things going. He's gonna air one out right away. And he's gonna give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Fields now on second down. That is brought in. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. They get big yardage on the deep ball. And even 30 yards. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's first and goal. They'll run with Mitchell. And now again he loses the football.
Nearly a disaster there, especially in this area of the field, Mike. You know these guys are reaching for the ball. That is such a priority of every defense around the league. Create turnovers, especially in the red zone. Fortunately for this guy, he gets to get back in the huddle for another crack at it, thanks to some quick thinking and good hustle from one of his own guys.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They go play action now. Here's Allen. Oh, a man open right side. He's got him. Quick into space. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 80 yards. It is a touchdown. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Shamrocks have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. 1st and 10.
Yep. Here we go. I'm good.
To throw is Fields. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. So a big one there to start the drive. 68 yards. So, all my years, here's one that you don't see often. The field goal team on 1st down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dragons are on the board. It's 7-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. On 1st down, it's Allen. This one up top for Dobbs. And this will be incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. The tight end Kincaid in motion. On 2nd down, here's Allen. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That is caught. Finding Higgins. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down. One more time going up top with Allen. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll go play action here with Allen. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one.
A gain of 37 yards. And the Dublin 1st down.
On the RPO, it's a throw, and it's Higgins. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. To throw again, it's Allen. That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox. He is in. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Shamrocks. Extra point try by Bass. He's got it. And the Shamrocks extend their advantage to 14-3. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. Now on the return, he has lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
That's right. Don't jump. Ready?
They go play action with Fields. He's got the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Here we go. No muss, no muss. Set.
Now a second down throw for Fields. Catch made there, left side by Walker. They get 12 yards on that pass, and that will be a first down. In motion, it's Jackson. First down, Fields. That's complete to Elliott. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll run with the second-round pick in the April draft. And he'll be close to a first down, a gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Here we go.
Here's 3rd and 2. Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the playoff on 3rd and short. So, from 3rd and 2, back them up to 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Justin. Right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. The big man, Ed Oliver, in for the sack. Here's Corliss Waitman now. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. This one, downfield, for Kincaid. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And that will lead to a second down. A give. Here's Hall. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Slot receiver headed right. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So quarter 1 in the books. The opening Monday nighter of this new season. Plenty of scoring already. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Shamrocks getting their punter out there. He'll take this in. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa. Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. And special teams changes the momentum. Right after a 3-and-out, you think you're getting the ball back instead. Not just a turnover, Greg, but a touchdown the other way.
Yeah, and you can just see their body language. The wind has come out of their sails. The offense is fired up. Great job, defense. You force a 3-and-out, and you got your helmet on. You think you're about to take the field and get a possession. Next thing you know, disaster strikes. Not only the turnover, Mike, the scoop score, and they take it back for 6.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. Out.
In motion, it's Jackson.
Tonight.
Fields now to throw on first down. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Bass's kick is good. And the Shamrocks stretch it out, leading now by the score of 28-3. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This taken at the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Here's Corliss Waitman now, as he's on here to punt this one away.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains. The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
A design run here for Allen. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's their punter now. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And he will go all the way. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Shamrocks. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
His kick is good. Makes the score Shamrocks 35, Dragons 3. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. You got it. Alpha. Right.
Off the play action, here's Fields. Going up top. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, here we go, son.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
Here we go, son.
Fields. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Here we go.
4th down, Fields. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. That's to the sideline and intercepted.
I think when he goes back and watches this film, that's certainly going to be a ball he wishes he could get back. He puts a little too much air on it, and they're able to make a play, and they get themselves off the field.
They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. This one complete to Higgins. Loose inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 78 yards. It's a touchdown. Now Bass to tack on the extra point. He's got it. And the Shamrocks add on to their already sizable lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
And on the carry, this is Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Don't jump. Ready?
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Get high.
Now Mitchell. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Matt Milano there to stop him.
Here we go.
3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Get high.
Here's Fields. He'll get this one complete to Schoonmaker.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And the Shamrocks will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Another run here with Hall. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Higgins sent in motion. On 3rd down, here's Hall. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. On comes the punter now, as he'll come on to punt this one away. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
To throw is Fields. Now he takes off. And they're going to get him down right at the 25.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them.
And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Back to throw is Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack, 2nd down big play attempt falls incomplete. And now to make matters.
And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. And that is incomplete. A little trickery with a fake spike, but it does not pan out. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And now it's 4th down.
Yes. Here we go, son. Chip slip. You got what? You got a mini base. Right?
Fields to throw for it. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
And strong running in deep. Inside the 10-yard line, a gain of 9 on the carry.
42, Dragons 3.
All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway.
Punch right. Here we go, son.
Play action now for Fields. Catch is made. That is Schoonmaker. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Hey, can. Mayday. West right, zip. Hey, can. Say hi.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started. Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
Extend. Don't jump. Ready?
On the give, it's Mitchell. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Go.
Fields now on second down. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
575. EQ. Angel. Punch right. Extend. Right.
To throw is Fields. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Taron Johnson. And the Shamrocks are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see.